With the Selena and Hailey TikTok beef still making its rounds, Hailey has officially been dubbed as the bad guy by the internet. Everyone is on Selena's side, but has she been victimizing herself throughout all of this? These are top 10 times Selena Gomez played the victim card. Starting at number 10, the infamous TikTok drama between Selena and Hailey. Obviously gotta start here as it is the biggest news going on right now. It all started when Hailey posted a TikTok with her friends, lip syncing to the audio. I'm not saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right. Selena's fans assumed it was in response to her getting hate comments and they went wild. Hailey deleted the TikTok, but that didn't stop the hate train that was yet to come. This opened discussion on the feud between the stars as TikToks were being created left and right by fans and others who felt the need to share their 2 cents. Most of them, if not all, were exposés on Hailey's attitude. One TikTok was an old recording of her in a hosting gig when Taylor Swift was brought up, which is a longtime friend of Selena, and Hailey was seen doing a gagging expression. Selena commented on the TikTok with, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." Many took it upon themselves to seek out times Hailey copied Selena and came to the conclusion that she wants to be just like her, especially using the fact that she ended up marrying Justin Bieber in the end. Speaking of Justin, at number 9 we have Selena opening up about her relationship with him. Jelena is what they were called. They were the it couple, no matter how off and on their relationship was. But with Selena doing her own thing in her respective acting career and Justin doing his thing, the past is the past, right? Wrong. As her single Lose You to Love Me was streamed by fans and increased popularity, many began speculating that it was about Justin. Her message for the song was that it wasn't a song of hate, but a song that was saying, "I had something beautiful and I would never deny that it wasn't that. It was very difficult and I'm happy it's over." She also shared that the song provided her the proper closure she needed because she didn't actually get it before. She also admitted that she was a victim to emotional abuse. Regarding the victim term, she also acknowledged the dangerous territory it is if you keep yourself within a victim mindset. While she didn't get into any detail regarding the former relationship, she explained that this was something that she found out as an adult. Understanding abuse even as an adult is still no easy feat. Despite this, she made it clear that what had happened is left in her past and she feels stronger walking out of it with as much grace as possible. Next up is the eyebrow lamination she had done recently. Selena posted a TikTok of her announcing her new eyebrows. It's actually funny because she seemed a little disappointed as she says, "I accidentally laminated my eyebrows too much." We've all been there, it's okay. And it takes a lot to make a joke out of it yourself. But then Kylie Jenner posted a picture on her Instagram story of Hailey's eyebrow and the internet went wild. Everyone believed that it was to mock Selena's brow mishap, to which Jenner heavily denied. She said, "This is reaching, no shade towards Selena ever, and I didn't see her eyebrow posts. You guys are making something out of nothing, this is silly." But fans were still not buying it. Even when Selena took the initiative to defend Kylie herself, she called the allegations unnecessary and reminded the world that she is in fact a fan of Kylie. Many say this and Hailey's TikTok with her friends helped started the new internet battle between Selena and Hailey. Honestly, whatever gets uploaded onto the internet is a dangerous game, and these girls are no stranger to that. Once you post something, it's on there forever. And once the world decides the perspective they want to see, it's almost impossible to change their minds. At number 7, we have the time she was given a kidney by her best friend. In 2017, it was revealed why Selena was otherwise laying low. She was undergoing the process of a kidney transplant, thanks to one of her closest and dearest friends, Francia. On her Instagram, she posted a picture of what appeared to be both her and Francia post-surgery holding hands. The caption shared vague but straight to the point information regarding her absence and where she's been. She doesn't hesitate to thank her family as well as the doctors that have helped her through it all, especially Francia. "She gave me the ultimate gift and sacrifice by donating her kidney to me. I am incredibly blessed. I love you so much, sis," she said. While kidney transplants are usually tied to kidney disease, the severity of lupus can actually affect the kidney and result in said transplants. It's been a few years, but we're so glad that there have been no complications from it since then. And number 6 is her mental health. Selena was never shy of sharing her experiences with her mental health. In the past, she had gone to about 4 treatment centers for her anxiety and depression. While at the time she had understood what was going on with her, she described it as both relieving and scary. Following that diagnosis, she was grateful she could then move forward and figure out the tools and support she needed to help make things easier. She also admitted that sharing this to the world wasn't easy, which makes sense. Even though the world is getting better at destigmatizing the conversation surrounding mental health, it's still difficult for someone as famous as her. She is aware of the privileges and opportunities she's been able to get with her status, but anxiety and depression is still a struggle she deals with. She also makes sure people knows that this doesn't make me faulty, this does not make me weak, this does not make me less than, this makes me human. We need help and we need each other, she said in an interview. Recently, she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which didn't make anything less difficult. She was put on medications that were supposed to help, but instead made her feel unlike herself. There was no part of me that was there anymore, she said. Fortunately, they've managed to prescribe her medication that's suited for her best, and seeing as though she is more active on social media and handling rare beauty, I'd say she's doing better than ever. Next up, we have the body shaming trolls. Selena has been a spokesperson for positivity and uplifting others, so to hear people tear her down for things as dumb as her weight is so unnecessary. Sure, it's the internet, but that doesn't justify that type of behavior. Selena continues to handle it all with grace as she responds back to all of the hate she's been getting by saying that she's perfect the way she is. And yeah, she's right. She also shared that she doesn't care about her weight because people will talk about it anyways. And that's true. Everywhere in the media, you'll see people discussing women's weight. Women are always seen as too big, too skinny, too this and that. It's exhausting. What the trolls didn't seem to wrap their heads around is the fact that her weight fluctuation is actually caused by the combined medication she takes for lupus and her anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder. But even if that weren't the case, literally who cares? She's killing it either way. Up next, we have the times somebody trespassed into her house. Yes, you heard that right. Not the one time. Times as in plural. It was 2014 when they all happened. The first time was around January, and it was unclear if Selena was actually present in her home when it actually happened. A 19-year-old man came into her property at 9:30 a.m. when they were immediately reported to the police by a family member of Selena. The second time occurred only a few months later in April. This time she was actually present as she was the one who dialed 111 on the trespasser. Unfortunately, the man stayed in jail for 2 days before he was released on probation. That didn't stop him from returning back to Selena's property again. Once again, Selena was present for the second occurrence and he was whisked away to jail. This time in court, he pled not guilty but was given a felony charge. No other updates have been made since then, so that's good, right? Dealing with trespassers isn't her first time dealing with weirdos. In 2011, she and her family filed a restraining order on a man who was from Illinois but was threatening to harm her. Obviously, the judge approved of this, thank God. Up next on the list is Selena's lupus diagnosis. It was around 2013 or 2014 when she was first diagnosed with lupus, and she kept it a secret until 2015. Lupus is an autoimmune disease where your immune system basically attacks your tissues and organs. It's not an easy disease you can cover up and varies from person to person. When she was first diagnosed, she underwent chemotherapy to treat it, which, as we all know, takes a heavy toll on the body physically. Apparently, it was so bad, chemotherapy was her only option, as she detailed that she could have had a stroke. In an interview, she shared that she wanted to tell off haters that they had no idea what she was going through, but she also prioritized keeping it from the press. She kept it a secret for as long as she could because she was still coming to terms with it herself and was still learning more about it. When asked about why she didn't apologize for the time she took off the spotlight, she said, "It's really frustrating because I'm 100% allowed to have that. That's the annoying thing about fame. Everyone expects celebrities to give some sort of 2-week notice and explanation why they're having time off." Next on the list is her absence from the internet. Did you know Selena returned to social media just last year? Her social media cleanse lasted about 4.5 years, which is almost unheard of in our time. When asked about it, she says that it has changed my life completely. I am happier, I am more present, I connect more with people, it makes me feel normal. She also shared how much she grew mentally in those years and how she's ready to start her next chapter. The chapter we're all living in this moment. She's keeping people on their toes in the comedic drama Murders in the Building while girl bossing her way through her official makeup brand Rare Beauty. While I couldn't possibly imagine getting off social media for 4 minutes, never mind 4 years, this was such a necessary step for her. keeping off the grid from the internet and the media and removing yourself from toxic environments where many expect a lot from you can be very dehumanizing. Good for her and finding herself. Next is the My Mind and Me documentary. Sure, everyone is allowed to have their own opinions, but some opinions are flawed, and this is one of them. Flawed opinions are okay, and there's never a right answer about anything. So there was some discussion about Selena's documentary, some in support of the film, neutral and vague summaries, and one in particular labeled it as her playing the victim card too many times. If someone went through as much as Selena did, don't you think there'd be a documentary about them? Documentaries tend to highlight the struggles one goes through in order to showcase how they got to where they currently are. I'm not saying the documentary was Oscar award winning, because what do I know? Another topic raised was how the documentary gave minimal and vague explanations on what bipolar disorder was, as if it was their job. Google is free, by the way. They also accused Selena of putting up theatrics for the sake of the nature of the film, which is a baseless accusation. So the short answer for does Selena Gomez victimize herself is no, she does not. Do you agree? Disagree? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for having me on Inform Overload. My name is Geraldine, and I'll see you next time.